And we open with Professional Modern.
Competitors in the Professional Modern category, Michael Hull and Miriam Schweisen from Germany. A couple of South Africans, Frederick and Patricia Mateboze. Also from South Africa, we find Kevin Jewell and Sharon Daniels. From the United States, Stephen and Denise Crowell.
In September.
Cameron Johnson and Lisa Smith from South Africa. And finally in this section, Douglas Christians and Yvette Thomas, also from South Africa.
And the first dance in this section is the beautiful waltz. Couples in this section being professionals, showing beautiful use of technique.
Lillian, do the dresses not create some sort of difficulty for the judges to see whether they're actually moving in unison? Or?
That would only be a problem if the dress was too long. The design of these dresses is to show the fluidity of movement. So you'll see they're covered with feather bows at the bottom, which enhances the flowing movement.
Lillian, is there a set routine? Do they know where they're going on the floor, or is it simply to go with the music flow, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, off you go?
Well, Ian, there are set routines that couples do have to do, set syllabus figures, but you'll find at this level a lot of the dancers have their own choreographed work, which has been designed specifically for them.
What happens if any of the other couples gets in the way of your set routine? Do you bump them out the way?
Absolutely not. Then the magic of floorcraft comes into play, where the couples have to maneuver around each other. And that obviously is, you can see an experienced couple when they're able to do that. Now this dance is the fiery tango.
That's Douglas Christians and Yvette Thomas we saw a few moments ago from South Africa.
This dance shows extreme staccato action. Michael Hull and Miriam Schweisen, new partnership actually. She competed in this event last year with her brother Jan.
Couple 71, Cameron Johnson, Lisa Smith. Lillian, do the couples do a lot of thinking? Do they have to think through their routine, or does it just happen?
Well, Ian, some do and some don't, but the idea is that you have to concentrate on what you're doing to show perfect technique and perfect movement. So yes, it does take a lot of concentration.
Are there mistakes made, or can you cover them up?
A lot of the time the couples are able to camouflage mistakes, and if there is a little accident where they do bump into one another, they're not penalized for that, because the judges obviously are experienced competitors themselves, so they know that, there sometimes are problems like that.
The tango at the Rumba in the jungle.
Next dance in this section is the Viennese waltz.
The difference between the normal waltz and the Viennese waltz, Lillian?
The Viennese waltz is much faster, Ian, and obviously has much more rotation to it. So at this level you'll find the couples need to be particularly fit to cope with this dance well.
Is it just the dance practice that makes them fit, or do they have other exercise routines?
Many of the dancers, Ian, do cross-train. They're into aerobics, they do jogging and stretching exercises to keep the body in shape. In many instances, they practice 3 or 4 hours a day, plus have 2 or 3 hours of lessons with a professional coach.
So you've never stopped learning, right?
Not at all. The difficulty about these ballroom dances is that you have two bodies rotating around one center axis. So the couples have to move together vertically and horizontally, as well as rotationally. And the next dance in this section is the slow foxtrot. Now this is one of the more difficult dances, Ian, requiring a lot of strength in the ankles and the feet.
Well, the gentlemen certainly reaching up onto their toes, which you don't see in many of the other dances. Very graceful, very beautiful. Our South African couple, one of them.
Five out of 6 of the couples in this section are South Africans, which enthralls the audience. Capacity crowd of over 800 people seated downstairs, 3,000 to 4,000 upstairs.
Watching the high quality of dance this evening must be very difficult for the judges. Where do they come from?
Well, this is a highly qualified panel of adjudicators selected internationally because this event is recognized by the World Dance and Dance Sport Council. So the judges need to be highly qualified experts in the field. And the next dance in this section is the quick step.
How do you become a professional dancer then, Lillian? If you're interested in ballroom dancing, how do you go about?
Well, there's years of training in competitively as well as through examinations. Many of these professionals are highly qualified and teach in different dance schools and clubs in their own countries and in South Africa.
That gentleman looks as though he's enjoying himself, that is.
That is Stephen and Denise from the United States. Obviously, it's important when one is competing to show that you're enjoying it, and you also try to show the characterization of each dance. And the quick step is a lively, energetic dance.
At a professional level, do you really enjoy competition? Or is it hard work?
It's hard work, but I'm sure all these couples enjoy it.
Routine's finished in professional modern. Let's see who the winners are.
In third position, Kevin Jewell and Sharon Daniels. In second place, Stefan and Denise Kroll from America. And the winners are Michael Hull and Miriam Swazen from Germany.